I stood in front of the antique store, drawn to it by an inexplicable force. Its dusty windows concealed a treasure trove of forgotten relics, and among them, a cursed mirror that would haunt my every waking moment. The mirror, tarnished and ornate, hung in a dark corner of the shop. It called out to me with an eerie allure. As I approached, I noticed its frame, adorned with intricate carvings of grotesque faces contorted in agony. A chill ran down my spine, but I couldn't tear my eyes away. The old shopkeeper, his eyes heavy with wisdom and sadness, saw my fascination and approached. "You're drawn to the mirror, aren't you?" he asked, his voice trembling. I nodded, unable to speak. He sighed, a sound heavy with resignation. "It's a cursed object, you know. Many have possessed it, and none have found happiness." I couldn't resist its pull. Ignoring the shopkeeper's warning, I purchased the mirror and hung it in my bedroom. That night, I stared into its depths, and a feeling of dread washed over me. It was as if the mirror held the key to a world beyond our own. As days turned into weeks, strange things began to happen. Shadows moved in the reflection, whispering voices echoed in the darkness of my room, and nightmares plagued my sleep. I was consumed by an insatiable curiosity, an urge to unlock the mirror's secrets. One evening, I saw a figure in the mirror, a ghastly apparition with hollow eyes and outstretched arms. It beckoned me, and I couldn't resist its call.
Hi guys,
My hand reached out, and the moment our fingertips touched the glass, I was pulled into the mirror's cursed realm.
next video. Bye.
I found myself in a desolate, nightmarish landscape. The sky was a sickly shade of green, and twisted trees with gnarled branches loomed overhead. I was not alone. Other lost souls wandered, their eyes filled with despair. Desperation consumed me as I realized I was trapped in this accursed world. There was no escape. The mirror had ensnared me, and I was condemned to roam this nightmarish realm for all eternity. Time lost its meaning, and I forgot who I once was. The mirror's curse had eroded my identity, leaving me a hollow shell of a person. The whispers of tormented souls became my only companions, their stories of woe etched into my mind. In the real world, my disappearance had not gone unnoticed. Friends and family searched for me, but the cursed mirror concealed my existence. I was trapped in a realm beyond their reach, a prisoner of my own insatiable curiosity. Years passed, or perhaps it was centuries, I could no longer discern. The mirror's curse had stripped away my humanity, leaving me a spectral being. I longed for release, for an end to this eternal torment. Then, one fateful day, a new face appeared in the mirror, a young woman with a determined look in her eyes. She had come to the antique store, drawn by the same inexplicable force that had ensnared me. The shopkeeper, his eyes heavy with sorrow, tried to dissuade her, but she insisted on purchasing the mirror. As she hung it in her bedroom, I watched with a glimmer of hope. Perhaps she could break the curse, release me from this prison. I reached out, my spectral hand brushing against the glass, trying to convey a warning. But the young woman, unaware of the mirror's malevolence, stared into its depths with the same curiosity that had doomed me. The mirror's power pulled her in, and I watched as her form vanished into its cursed realm. Now, we wander together in the desolate landscape, two lost souls ensnared by the cursed mirror. Our only solace is the knowledge that someday, someone else will come, drawn by the mirror's allure. And perhaps, just perhaps, they will have the strength to break the curse and free us from this eternal nightmare.